So earlier today, I was thinking about my time as a teacher, and one of the moments that stood out the most for me. In fact, this moment made it into my TEDx talk, um, Get Kinetic, where I was talking about living up to your potential and how I don't believe scientifically that's even possible because potential is stored energy, or really that I believe it is possible because most of us are living our potential, which again is stored. And so this moment when I was teaching my AP English language class, I believe, I had this adorable student, um, and she was extremely smart. And I don't remember exactly what I was teaching at the moment, but I was standing in the front of the classroom, um, and she was like, "Miss Cannon, can I ask you a question?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Go ahead, of course." So she begins with what seemed like a compliment, right? She's like, "You're this really intelligent person. Like, you could be doing so much." Oh my God, like, I totally wasn't ready for the rest of this sentence. "So, how come you're just a teacher?" What? And I think my response was something like, "Well, shouldn't your best and brightest be your teachers? Shouldn't the person who is teaching the next generation and under how to think, how to reason, how to be creative, shouldn't that be your best and your brightest? Shouldn't that be somebody who's highly intelligent?" So, of course, this is AP language class, so I lobbed back those rhetorical questions to her. But inside, y'all, I just never thought I would hear that from my own students. Listen, I'm a former gifted kid. Shout out to all my gifted kids out there. I'm a former gifted kid. Got into gifted in the 80s by the time of third grade. And I had some fantastic teachers, especially my seventh grade teacher, shout out Miss Brown, who for our gifted class just really kept giving us logic puzzles and some of those really cool hands-on manipulative type of puzzles. And so that really helped me with my creative thinking. I thought it was just fun, but I didn't understand how she was helping you break down the bigger picture. But the other thing about gifted kids are this. Um, a lot of us were actually twice exceptional. And so what that means is, yes, we had high intelligences, but we also had other things going on neurologically. And fast forward from that 9-year-old girl to the 40-year-old woman 3 years ago, I finally got diagnosed with ADHD. And I highly suspect autism, and I'll be getting assessed as soon as I get my insurance back. But point blank is, a lot of us gifted kids dealt with that phrase over and over again. You're not living up to your potential. You're not living up to your potential. So again, I did do a TEDx talk on this. You can go watch that TEDx talk. I'll just insert a screenshot here so that you can see the title and go look it up, right? So I heard that from everybody. Parents, teachers, neighbors, other family members, from everybody about how much I wasn't living up to my potential. I never thought I'd hear it from my own students. And let me tell you, that is the time that it got to me. I guess all the other times it got to me, but that was the time it got to me, like the most. Oh my God, she's right. What am I doing here? But I don't know how to be anything else anymore because I've been here now. I think it was like almost 6-7 years of teaching at that point, and I couldn't get a job anywhere else because I was a teacher and people didn't want to hire teachers because they thought we would run back to teaching, as if teaching paid the bills here. I was in Miami, so it definitely did not pay the bills. And that's why so many teachers were locked into bad marriages, but we're not going to go there because that's a complete digression of the fact. So that's what I chose to think about today. The time my student told me that I wasn't living up to my potential. Well, I certainly hope she's living up to hers beyond